What up, folks? Happy Friday. I want to come in and give you some more basics. A scalping technique, if you will. It's a challenge to be able to come in here and make a voice note match the video. I don't like really showing my work, even though I do show it, but like in the middle of me trying to do something, because I have to make a video for Friday, in the middle of me doing what I need to be doing, because it can be dangerous. It's volatile, right? So I'm going to show you with gold. If someone wants to learn how to trade, gold is the easiest to build your strategy, your concept. When people say they have a strategy, but they're not millionaires yet, like what are we talking about? What strategy? You have to know the price. Before you know any strategy, you should know how price moves, how it works, right? And the best way to learn that is with gold. Why gold? Because it's the oldest commodity. Gold was a commodity before slaves. They're fairly close, right? You have to have gold and you have to have slaves. So once we could agree, then we'd be evenly yoked, right? All right. So the price, $350, $250, $150. I love saying that because it's the bottom of the scale. $850, $750, $650 is at the top of the scale. $350, $250, $150 is at the bottom of the scale. And $600, $500, $400 is in the middle. $654, $6, $5, $4. $600, $500, $400, right? So in this case, we're dealing with hundreds, right? $350, $250, $150, $5,350, $5,250, $5,150. What would I rather have? I'd rather have $150 because that's the discount. We're not at $150, we're at $250 basically, right? We're in the middle. You have to know the price, understand the price, where it will allow you to understand the risk that you're taking. I'm in the middle. Okay, well, if I'm going to be in the middle, I better go for discounts. I don't want to get destroyed here because I can go from 250 to 150 and I can go from 250 to 350 and then come right back to 250. You have to be very careful about being in the middle of price structures. You don't have structure without the price. The price allows you to see the map. It's a price map. This is what I'm helping people with. Everyone. I'm speaking to everyone, not just traders or investors. I'm talking about how money moves, how price moves in the world. This comes straight from the hand of God is what I'm talking about. I don't have to argue with no one. These are the facts. So at 250, right? We have the big picture, 350, 250, 150, and then we have the smaller picture. We're at 250, so we're between 300 and 200. 250 is in the middle of 300 and 200, right? So 215, right, is the ultimate goal. I want to get down there towards 52.15 because it's at the bottom of the scale. 52.85 is up at the top of the scale. The very tippy top, 52.85 is right below 300 and 52.15 is right above 5,200. Now you can work your way in the middle of it, right, and navigate your way through price. If I want to buy, I need to buy at 52.40. That's the discount of 52.50. And if it's not 52.40, it's probably going to drop down to 52.15, the next discounted rate. If it gets above and I want to sell at 52.60, which is the premium of 52.50. But if it's not 60, it'll go up to 85, right? And then come back down to 52.50. That's just how price moves. I can explain it to you until you're able to say it, right? I can keep saying it until you're able to say it. I am the best technical analyst in the world, providing you with the basics of how PRiCE functions so that you can take it and make it your own to save yourself and your family. Now, I don't have to just keep watching the chart. I like to watch the chart because it's my job to watch charts. But I have WEBULL, right? I'm trading a futures contract. This is not spot price on gold. This is the futures price of gold. Futures are regulated by the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. That's how I'm able to trade futures, because my broker is authorized by the CFTC to give me an account that allows me to trade futures contracts. And my WEBULL account allows me to put alerts on my futures contracts. So now if I want to buy at 52.40, I can go into WEBULL and put my alert at 52.41 because I want to know right before it gets to 40. But I want 39. You see how that works? 52.41, 52.40, and 52.39. Just under 52.40, going into the microscope and not getting just 52.40, but 52.39, which is the discount of 52.40. But what if it's not 52.40? What if it's 52.15? Well, I put my alert at 52.16 to let me know right before it gets to 52.15. And I want 52.14 because 14 is the discount of 15. You see what I'm talking about? So this is what I teach. This is why I'm so animated. This is why I'm so passionate. This is why I'm upset with predators and clowns, because they don't care about none of this. They only want you to pay them fees so they can try to teach you something that you're not going to learn. They're just stringing you along. You're not going to understand what they're teaching because it's not meant for you to understand. It's not what you should be learning. You should be learning the basics, not the rocket science. It is a Ponzi scheme. It is a pyramid scheme. It is a marketing scheme. Baby Pips is a marketing scheme. Nefarious people will take anything. They'll sell water to a whale, ice to an Eskimo, fire water to people who are going straight to hell in a handbasket. The slaughterhouse, loss review. That's why people are in loss review talking about psychology. And they have the psychology module sitting there waiting for you because the rumor is you have a problem with the psychology of trading and investing. And no, it ain't that. It's just that you're dealing with predators that make you think that that's what it is. So I came in, I break it down just like I break down everything else. Any market, price action is king. I have to repeat it over and over and over because people are losing jobs, folks. These jobs are not coming back. So what are you going to do? It's going to bottleneck. People are going to be screaming uncle because there's no answers. Yet there are answers. If you want to know, you can know. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help. Now you see, I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking to the thing. When I be talking trash and stuff like that, yeah, I do. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the falsehoods. And I got answers to negate those falsehoods, right? Once you got it, you're like, oh yeah, now you're cheering for the community of traders. You're not thinking I'm smacking you upside your head. I'm smacking those spirits upside the head. Disobedient, rebellious, ignorant, lazy, predatory, monitoring spirits. That everybody has a little bit of it in them, so they always think I'm talking to them. Right, I'm smacking those spirits around, and they don't like it. So that's the deal. For the people, not the profits. That's what we do it for, right? When those donations come in because people support the cause, they support the truth, then this ball will start rolling. If God takes me sooner than it happens, then oh well. At least the seed has been planted through this channel, and people will be able to graduate level by level by level through the basics. We have to be consistent and persistent with it, because that's what wins in the market. To beat the market, you must become the market. We are the market, whether you want to believe it or not. Slaves are the reason why the market is the market, because it moves off the back of the people, and it moves with integrity. When you lack integrity, you get wrecked. You go to loss review. That's what happens. Trading is life. Life is trading. What you do in your life, you're doing your trading. If you're getting smacked around in life, you're going to get smacked around in your trading, because the system is not built for you to win. So get to the business. Shout out to another awesome trading week, investing week. You know what we're here for, right? To get to the business. The clowns, we don't need no more clowns. Right? Even the clown jobs are minimizing. So have an awesome weekend, and we'll be back at it at market open Sundays, 3 p.m. Pacific. Hey.